Tide Talk Web is back. It's official. Adrian Clem has been hired as the Alabama's new offensive line coach. I pulled up some cool stats about him that was pretty neat. In 2012, when he was over the UCLA Bruins offensive line, they rushed, Jonathan Franklin rushed for 1,734 yards. In 2013, Brett Huntley, the quarterback, he rushed for 748. Took a huge step forward in 2014. UCLA rushed for a total as a team 2,724 yards. 2015, their leading rusher, Paul Perkins, rushed for 1,343. I couldn't find much on 2016. Then he went off to the NFL and played for a little while. Coached. I need to look that up. Oregon Ducks. So this is very exciting. He was the associate head coach, O-line and run game coordinator in 2022. They averaged 215 rushing yards per game. Over 13 game season that year, it was 2,805 total yards. So, really great stuff. Like I said, it seems like, he's making progression, unlike Kapovic from what we saw. And I also have some other stats I thought were pretty interesting too. Let me pull these up. When he was the Ducks offensive coordinator, they led the FBS in fewest sacks allowed, giving up 5 sacks in 13 games. Phenomenal. Oregon finished 6th in total offense, 10th in scoring offense, and 12th in rushing offense in the nation. 2 of those linemen were All-American. In 2020 with the Pittsburgh, he was Pittsburgh's offensive line coach. They only allowed 14 sacks, the fewest in the NFL by a margin of 7 or fewer than the most closest team. Let's see. We'll go to the next one. In 2021, that O-line, the Steelers that he coached, helped rookie running back Najee Harris get 1,200 yards. In 2019, Clem was the assistant O-line coach, and the Steelers' the offensive line ranked 9th in the NFL in sacks allowed. Like, everything I'm seeing is very, very good. Like I said, multiple times he coached at UCLA. They got all Pac-12 honors. Like I said, in 2015, they were ranked 1st in the Pac-12 in fewest sacks allowed. I mean, just everything looks very, very good from everything I could look up quickly to make this video. Like I said, now we need to give him grace. We got to give him a little time. And I say that because you've only got Michael Carroll, one returning starter coming back. Everybody else is new. They've never played together. Hopefully his scheme aligns with Grubb's scheme and they can figure this out together. Like I said, don't expect us to be the number 1 rushing team in the nation or the number 1 team in the SEC, but it is a good sign. And it seems like everywhere he's been, they've been committed to running the ball. Most every year that his backs have got 1,000 yards rushing, or the team has got over 2,000 yards total rushing. That is what we're looking for. I don't think any of us Bama fans want a miracle, but we do need better than what we've been seeing. And to be fair, this offensive line was not good even before DeBoer got there. They were struggling. They were having some bad times. Some things were going on. Now, we need to make sure that he can coach up the guys we got. We got some good guys in the portal. We got some good additions. But it's going to come down to coaching, scheme, and, we can't expect a miracle the first year. Now, we needed to expect better, obviously, than we had last year, which that's not going to be hard to do. Can you get us 90 yards a game, maybe? So we need to build off that. Let's stop thinking that, we're going to be just the best rushing team in the world. We just need to make sure that we have our expectations right. And I think from what we've seen, he can take talent, he can mold it. Obviously, he wouldn't be where he's at and doing everything he's done in the different lines he's had if he wasn't highly rated. He was apparently the number 1 guy they were looking at. So I think that's big, and so I'm excited about it. Welcome on board, Coach Clem, and let's get to work. Let's get it down there to Tuscaloosa and get those young guys motivated. You've also, don't forget, you got a lot of great interior linemen coming in from the 2026 recruiting class. May the best man win. Put a hat on a hat, and let's see the best we can put on the field. If all we got is great freshmen to put on the field, let's put that great freshman on the field, and let's go from there. and that's where we're at. And let's just try to improve every game. Now, in my opinion, if those freshmen start coming up and they're doing better and they're better than, like I said, what we got there or some of the young guys you brought in, may the best man win on that line. Real quick thing, there's a website called indiansports24.com. They're claiming this may be a fake website. I don't know, so I'm sorry if it is. They're claiming that Alabama just hired Jeremy Pruitt to be a defensive analyst or an analyst job, or a senior analyst, as they said. So I don't know if it's fake. It may be fake, and I will apologize if it is, but that's the first rumblings I'm seeing of this. I didn't see anything on ESPN. I didn't see anything on 24 Sports, and I did not see anything on AL.com. If AL.com has it, it's gospel, or ESPN. But like I said, IndianSports24.com is reporting that Alabama hired Jeremy Pruitt. We'll see. Anyway, Todd Talker Webb is out, fired up about this new offensive line coach. Welcome on board, good sir. And let's get to work. Todd Talker Webb is out.